While the British, French, and Americans squabble over the spoils of war, the interim Libyan leader, Mahmoud Jibril, is asserting that Libya will set up its new government there in the next 7 to 10 days. Will the Western powers turn an eye blinded by greed to corruption, or worse, in the rushed-in Libya government? Here to discuss is newly retired Army Lieutenant Colonel Anthony Schaefer. Colonel, congratulations on your retirement, and welcome back to Freedom Watch.
Thank you, sir.
You're free to speak at last, without those censors from the Defense Department. All right. So what really happened in Libya, and what the heck were we really doing there that the president didn't tell us about?
Well, Judge, we took sides. The whole ostensible official reason was humanitarian support, trying to protect the population. You and I both know if that was the case, if that was our standard of protecting, we would be in the middle of Syria right now trying to protect the uprising there.
Right.
We didn't do that. This is all about oil. This is oil, and I don't understand why we just don't say it's about oil. And the other fiction, boy, I don't know if you knew this or not, but I got a world of criticism from the Army when I was on with Dave Hunt on Bill O'Reilly's show talking about boots on the ground. Look, Judge, we've had boots on the ground. It would be irresponsible for us to be launching weapons into a country without understanding where those weapons are hitting.
Right.
So we've had folks there. We have them now. My guys are telling me the reason we know about the WMD that's gone missing is because we've had guys trying to figure out where it's at there, which we should. Once we involve ourselves, we should be right there in the middle of it.
Okay, you're a civilian now, and you're free to speak as you wish about political leaders, even your former and still the present Commander-in-Chief, President Obama. Did he lie to the American people when he said there are not now boots on the ground, and I don't intend them to put them on the ground, and by the way, we're only there for humanitarian purposes? Did he lie when he said that?
Well, the latter is easy. To me, it is patently clear that it was a lie, that the whole reason we were going in was for humanitarian reasons. Right now, the battle is not over. You have elements which are, quote-unquote, loyal to Gaddafi, which really, Judge, are tribes who are anti the current regime. You're not really getting a new Libyan government. You're getting elements which don't like the the Gaddafi elements. So that is a lie. The boots on the ground thing, this is the bottom line. If he's a U.S. military member, he's doing operations in Libya, that would constitute, in my judgment, boots on the ground. It was a lie.
Whether the people in the boots are wearing military uniforms or whether they're special ops wearing local garb, they are still troops, that is, boots on the ground.
That's right. And all my sources continue to say they're there.
All right. Switching gears, is there more information that continues to come out about 9/11? I mean, you wrote in your book, Heart of Darkness, about the Able Danger Project and your efforts to bring to the attention of the 9/11 Commission of the fact that you guys found Mohammed Atta 8 or 9 months before 9/11. Who is this General Lambert? And what did he try to tell the FBI? And why did the Army prevent him from telling the FBI about Mohammed Atta before 9/11?
Well, this is one of those grand ironies that during the redaction, the second redaction, almost exactly a year ago, one of the things they sat on me for was don't bring up certain names of certain individuals. One of the most significant is General Jeffrey Lambert. Lambert, by his own admissions, was the guy who said no to passing the information to the FBI relating to Mohammed Atta. And Judge, this is the whole issue of Atta's a MacGuffin. He wasn't in the database as Atta, he was in as Syed. He was in one of his aliases. So the whole thing has been thrown off by the Pentagon keeps saying, well, we couldn't find Atta. Of course not. He wasn't in the database at the time as Atta. So this is one of the things they came down really hard on me and actually said, if you say anything about Lambert or this other issue, we will try to do something against you. So obviously I've had to sit back and not say much about it, but this is another issue hidden in plain sight that needs to be looked at. I actually recommended to him, Judge, that go interview Lambert, and he'll tell you the same thing I'm saying, and they wouldn't do it.
I'm going to guess that interview never occurred. Colonel Schaefer, again, congratulations on your retirement. Come visit us in New York. It's a pleasure to have you.
Right. Thank you, sir.